The latest news coming from the South Korean entertainment world today successfully shook the hearts of fans. Cha Eunwoo, a handsome star known as an ASTRO member as well as a famous actor, is reportedly undergoing an extreme military exercise, going down the building using a rope. This information suddenly became the subject of discussion on social media and various online forums, because the public did not expect that a figure who had been known to be gentle and elegant had to face such a challenging physical challenge in a military barracks. Since the beginning of the draft, public attention has never been separated from Cha Eunwoo. He is not only an idol with global popularity, but also a top actor who often adorns Korean dramas with stunning visuals. Many feared how he would adjust to the harsh military life, away from the camera spotlight and the glamorous world he was used to. But the latest news about training down the building with this rope seems to be clear evidence that Eunwoo is transforming into a new figure full of toughness. The practice of going down a building with a rope, or what is known in military terms as rappelling, is not easy. This exercise demands courage, physical endurance, as well as full concentration. Imagine that a soldier has to stand at a height of 12 meters, relying only on a rope and a newly learned skill, and then quickly descend without losing balance. Even for an experienced soldier, this remains a great challenge. For the fans, imagining Cha Eunwoo, who used to look neat in a suit or stage costume, now on top of the building with a helmet, striped uniform, and special rope equipment, was something that created mixed feelings. There is a sense of pride, admiration, but also anxiety. What if he falls? What if he gets scared in the middle of training? Such concerns flooded social media as soon as word of the exercise spread. Based on information circulating from military sources, these rappelling exercises are part of the mandatory program that every soldier in a particular unit must undergo. The goal is to train courage in the face of emergency situations, the ability to quickly descend from buildings or high places, as well as build a steel mentality. Eunwoo, as an active soldier, doesn't get any special treatment. He must go through all the stages just like other colleagues. A photo allegedly leaked from the training area even shows a figure similar to Eunwoo preparing with a strap around his waist, a protective helmet, and a serious face. Although the quality of the photos is not very clear, many fans are sure that it is him. Fans immediately flooded the post with emotional comments. "That must be Eunwoo. He looks so cool even in military training," one fan wrote on Twitter, while another commented, "I'm both proud and worried. Please take good care of yourself, Eunwoo Appa." This public reaction further showed how much influence Eunwoo had. Even in moments where he is fully focused as a soldier, his charm still shines through and draws attention. For international fans, this news feels like a slice of a real action drama story. Many have compared Eunwoo's rehearsal scenes to the characters he once played in dramas, as if reality is now fused with fiction. But despite all the euphoria, military experts emphasize that this kind of exercise should not be underestimated. Rappelling requires muscle coordination, balance, and courage to face heights. One of the military instructors interviewed by local media said, "Many novice soldiers initially feel fear when standing at a height with only hanging on a rope. But through repeated practice, they learn to overcome that fear." Precisely the success of going down the building the first time becomes a very memorable experience and builds confidence. If it is true that Eunwoo has successfully undergone the training, then it indicates that he is not only surviving, but also thriving in the military environment. This could change the perception of the public who previously thought K-pop idols were unfamiliar with the rigors of army life. Eunwoo proved that he is able to adapt and overcome tough challenges. Many fans on Korean forums call this moment a turning point. "I think after coming out, Eunwoo will be much more mature, stronger, and more charismatic," one netizen wrote. Another added, "He might come back as an actor with a different aura." It could be that this will be a big capital for his role in a drama or action movie. In addition, not a few fans also made fan art and illustrations depicting Eunwoo in military uniform, walking down the building like a movie hero. This phenomenon shows how the imagination of fans awakens from just a small piece of news of military exercises. The world of entertainment and military reality meet in one rare spot, making Eunwoo an increasingly special figure in the public eye. If examined more deeply, the news of this extreme exercise also carries a moral message. Behind the handsome face, brilliant career, and camera spotlight, Cha Eunwoo is now living the same tough life as millions of other young Koreans who are obliged to serve the country. There's no difference, no luxuries, only discipline, hard work, and courage. This is what makes fans even more respectful. Not a few ARMY BTS fans even commented on this news. They compared Eunwoo's training with BTS members who are also serving in the military. A sense of solidarity across fandoms emerged, creating a heated conversation about how idols struggle to live up to similar obligations. We may be from different fandoms, but when you see Eunwoo training like this, it feels proud and at the same time haru. All our idols are fighting in their own way, wrote one fan in the global community. The impact of this news doesn't just stop at the entertainment sphere. Some Korean media even raised the issue of how the public is now increasingly appreciative of conscription after seeing popular figures such as Eunwoo undergo heavy training. There is an opinion that the presence of celebrities in the military provides inspiration for other soldiers and the wider public. That anyone, whether a famous idol or ordinary people, must go through the same process in serving. Meanwhile, Fantasio's agency, which oversees Eunwoo, has yet to make an official comment on the news. They only confirmed that all information related to the artist's military activities could not be detailed for security reasons. But this actually adds to the public's curiosity. Fans are increasingly digging for information from unofficial sources, although it must be admitted that not all news can be confirmed as true. Nevertheless, the enthusiasm of fans was unstoppable. The hashtags #ChaEunwoo military training and #Eunwoo appelling were trending on Twitter. Thousands of posts appeared in a matter of hours, signaling how strong global attention is on this figure. From Indonesia, the Philippines, to the United States, fans showed their support with messages full of love and prayers of salvation. For many, the news of Eunwoo going down the building on a rope in the military was not just news. He became a symbol of the toughness of an artist who is usually seen as a handsome prince on the screen, now turned into a true warrior in the real world. This change creates a deep sense of awe that is not easily lost. It is inevitable that when Eunwoo completes his military service, the public will see a different figure. He will bring new stories, experiences, and auras born from the rigors of military training. And perhaps, today's repelling moment will be one of the most precious memories of that transformation journey and the end. The shocking news of this rope climbing exercise reveals another side of Cha Eunwoo that is rarely seen but adds to his appeal. From an idol and actor, now he is also an inspiring figure who shows courage and toughness in the real field. Fans can be anxious, can be worried, but underneath it all, they know one thing. Eunwoo is forging himself into the best version of himself. And when that day comes, when he comes out of the barracks with a triumphant smile, the entertainment world will welcome him back with even greater respect, deeper love, and incomparable pride. Until then, the news of his extreme training today will always be remembered as the moment where Cha Eunwoo really showed who he is behind the camera.